Tam Reed is first. Terry Mobley is second. Tia is third. Felicia is fourth. And I heard about the news, Felicia. You're in our thoughts and prayers. Coach Cassell Bell is fifth. Brother Keith Kimball is sixth. Linda from Reno is seven. I'm on your time zone. LaWanda Tillman is eight. Joyce Paris with us is ninth. Gloria Wells is 10th. Good to see all of you. Terry, good to see you. Hello. And yes, Tam, you are the first on tonight. Joan, hello. Latasha, I am doing well. Hello, good to see all of you. Thank you for joining me. I am running late. I am sorry. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I know it's been a little rough for you lately. Robert is in the house. So, Michelle, Mr. Bill, everybody's on. Good to see Jackie Mumford on with us. Lisa Wiggins is on. Hello. Sarah Stevens, Liberty County's finest and Liberty City's finest is on with us right now as well. And Joyce is saying happy Friday night to everybody. Angela Kirkland, thank you for joining us. DeLandria Smith, where have you been? We haven't seen you in a minute. Yes, I've noticed that you haven't been on, so you got some explaining to do, miss. Sarah, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Sharon Tyson is from Estill, South Carolina. Those are my folks. As well, Tim Feathers from Roly Poly. Great food. Always good to go to Roly Poly. I'm going to go sometime this week. Good to see Lahoma Scott on with us. Danita Joe is on. And she celebrating her son's 30th birthday. So happy birthday to Danita Joe's son. LaWanda Tillman says Georgia's Golden State is playing tonight, so you know what the deal is with that. Camila Stewart, hello, good evening. Barbara Dolores is on, and Margie Jefferson. Yeah, Felicia, it kind of blew me. I had no idea. David Minkiewicz, good to see you. Lynn is on, good to see you. Hello, Lakeista. Hello, good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Barbara Askew, hello. Hope you are doing well. It has been so wild. This has been a wild, absolutely wild week. And I could not get to Friday to tell you about it. Good to see Brendan Grant on as well. It has been a wild week of moving around. Good to see Pastor Thurman Neal Tillman. Looks like on the mend. Well, we've already claimed it. On the mend. Has already been mended and already healed. So good to see you, Pastor Tillman. Thank you for joining us. Dr. Pete Silver has been all over the place. So good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Good to see Michelle, Miss Mary, and Goldwire. Good to see Brother Joshua Flynn on with us. Thank you for joining us. Maria, same to you. Hope all is doing well. Janine is on from Pooler, Georgia. Good to see Triple OG on. Morris Pollard, good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. I am glad to have you on. Lennar Young is on, and Shauna Kennedy, good evening to you, is on as well. Let me see. I'm trying to get something right quick. Okay. I think I got it right. Joe Griggs is on. Vanessa Young, good evening. Vanessa Taylor, Marjorie Young, our small business maven is on. Sarah McLaren, hello. Good to see you, Katrina. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Monica Allman is on as well. A lot of stuff going on. Good to see Josie Jones on. Michael Main is on. Thank you. Lance from Hinesville, thank you for joining us. My good friend and brother Mark Sussman is on. Good to see you, sir. Supposed to be retired, but everybody knows he's not retired. Good to see Joycette on with us as well. Ruth Albright is on. Thank you all so much for joining me again. I know I'm running late. I totally lost. track of my time, and I'll tell you why in a minute. You can see it's kind of still sunrise. Let me see if I can show you all. See if I can show you, so you can see what's going on. If you can kind of see that it's still sunset out here. So that's what's going on with me. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Thank you, Shauna. Paige, good to see Paige is on as well. Reverend Vaughn Jackson is on. And Dr. Willie Johnson, my mentor, one of the reasons I have a master's in public administration. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. And Monica Thornton just kind of moseyed on in just to kind of see what's going on. She'll be here for a minute, then she'll leave. That's what she does. Good to see Red Strawberry is on saying good evening to us as well. And Leonard is giving us saying that 55 years ago, the Jackson 5 made their debut. Good to see Mama Marsha on, Shauna Kennedy. Bren wants to know where I am. I will tell you all in a minute. Joe says I must be in the Midwest or Vegas. Both are wrong. Good to see Willie Bradley on as well. And good to see Bobby and Sherry on, showing some love to the Soul Brothers and the Soul Sisters. Thank you, Shauna. We send out love to you and your family and your uncle's funeral tomorrow. Tanya Coleman is on. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Thank you all so much for joining us. It is Friday somewhere, and I totally lost track of the day. It has been that wild of a week. So let's first talk about what we do, and then we'll get into it. First of all, we know it's Friday, right? Always Friday. And so there are things that we do on Friday. Good to see Rockin' Robin McDaniel back on from Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, Bobby and Sherry, I do want to meet with you all. We want to help figure that out. Good to see the Honorable Glenda Jones on as well. Shauna Kennedy, you are very, very welcome. So it's Friday, and you know the first thing you do, Nicholas, I can make clear the HB 581. Yeah, I can. And it is a beautiful Friday, particularly where I'm at. So let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Candace Smith, good to see you. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get to it. First thing I want you to do, like the page, right? We want you to like the page. We hope you are following the page. Kashia, good evening to you. Buddy Ware, you were not in the top 100 today, but it's okay. Joe says Bubblicious. I remember Bubblicious. They said it had spider webs in it. Joe saying Sacramento. And so we're sending out love. You know how we send out love, right? So go ahead. First of all, we want you to like the page. Then we want you to share the page, right? Like the page, share the page. Like the page, share the page, right? So I want you all to make sure you're doing that. Like the page and share the page. We want to make sure that you are getting the updates. When we go live, we want you to know all about it. And so we want you to do that. Good to see Patricia DuPont on with us. So like the page, share the page, like the page, share the page, like the page, share the page. All right? Then the next thing we want you to do, as we're singing out love, Brother Alan Wright is on with us. So we are in good shape. We're singing out love to Tara. Tara's birthday was yesterday. Tara's birthday was yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it Wednesday? It might have been Wednesday. But we're sending out love to our girl Tara on her birthday. And so we say Tara Strong. Amanda Marie has joined us. So we're sending out love to all of them. But we love Tara. Tara, you continue to be a walking miracle, and we will continue to say we are Tara Strong. And so we appreciate you for that. We have to get you back on here very soon. Good to see you, Pinky. Hope you're doing well. Tanya says, I'm in Los Angeles. Maybe. We'll talk a little bit about that. Asia is on. Asia Monique, thank you for joining us, and thank you for the video. Then the next thing you know we do is Lupus Warriors, right? And y'all know what we do with Lupus Warriors. Let me get my stuff together because I'm on a different platform this time. So Lupus Warriors. We're doing the Lupus Warriors, getting the Lupus Warriors straight. So we got the Lupus Warriors. Everybody, Brian needs friends again. So y'all know, Brian is just such a sad person. We pray for Brian. Brian needs some type of life, but anyway, we pray for him. Anyway, next. Joe says Vegas. And then we sending out love for our multiple sclerosis folks. We're sending it out. Good to see Monir from Ruin Thai. Our good brother, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Nicholas, the sidewalks and speed bump. Okay, yeah. No problem, sir. I mean, we keep trying to push. So thank you. I'm glad to hear that it's working out for you. So thank you for that. We're sending out love for our multiple sclerosis warriors as well. Yeah, Brian just needs friends. Good to see Mama Julia on. Hope you're doing well. Also, Ollie Thomas on Ollie is on with us. Jean Coleman is on. Angelique checked in a little late from Atlanta. Derek White is on with us. Hello, and as well. And yes, the Iceman has gone on in. But he's left a lot of stuff for all of us. Amanda, I don't know either. See, so now Shalinda has joined us, and she don't hardly come on, and we do the Lupus Warriors because of her. We started the Lupus Warriors because of her. That's the funny part about it. We started Lupus Warriors because of her, and we hadn't seen her in a minute, so I'm beginning to feel some kind of way about that, Shalinda. Just letting you know, I'm feeling a little petty in my spirit right now. All right. And then Ann Morris is on as well. And then, of course, we'll just go ahead and continue to do that. Let's see. Hey, Gail. Yes, Glenda, I've changed locations. Christy, good to see you. I've changed locations. And then we send out love to Pastor Thurman Tillman as he continues to heal. And so I'm sending out love to him. And so let's make sure. Let me get my my Pastor Tillman love out. And we decided we're going to do him opposite than we do Tara. So we got that. All right, there we go. TNT love, we got that. Christy Ellis is on with us. Hello, Ann Morris. Brother Henry Lee Perry, hope things are going well. Maria is on with us. Hello, Stacy, the woman who rules. Congratulations. Very, very proud of you, ma'am. Well deserved. Shalinda says she is here. Okay. Sharon Taswell is on with us. Camilla is on, even though her friends are not. Shanita Bennett, hello. Good to see Tanya Vickers on as well. And we send out love to Shalinda, who continues to give lupus hell. Curtis, I don't know what you're talking about, and I really don't want to put Tammy on you today. But anyway, thank you. I'll tell you where I am in a minute. Shirley as well. Good to see you all. Let me see. And me and my boyfriend. What the hell are you talking about? Anyway. Tam, go ahead and deal with Curtis. Danica, good to see you. Be nice, because you know he gets his feelings hurt. Good to see Maggie as well. Ms. Luana Tillman, March the 1st. Happy birthday to you. Angelina, hello. Jackie, hello. Good to see Pastor Charles Roberson on as well. And Candace Smith as well. And I am glad that you are missing your book club, Camilla. We were here first. And Curtis, again, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. Faye, good to see you. Aviana! Hey, friend! Good to see my friend, Miss Aviana, 4 years old, and she is the youngest member of our Friday night family. Always good to see her. I saw her last Sunday. I was very happy to see her. Very happy to see her. Andre is on with us. Good to see you. Good to see my friend Barry Lewis is on as well. And Curtis, you're cool with gays. Okay, I mean, all right. I mean, I don't know why you have all this self-revelation going on with you, but, you know, that's you. Yeah, well, Curtis, you have to be able to bully somebody, and I mean, nobody's thinking about Curtis. I mean, Curtis has been invited to see me in person. He has not. So, Lasheen, good to see you. Hello. Good to see Lisa Jones on, and Ebony as well. Jacqueline Grant is on, and ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get with it. Tam, be nice. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining me. It is Friday Night Live. It is Friday somewhere. Thank you for joining me. I am so excited. It has been a long week. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is week number what? 264. 264. 264. 264 weeks. What is that? That is 1,854 days. What is that? That is 4 years. Wait a minute. It's not 5 years yet. Oh, wait. No, wait. That's wrong. It's wrong. It got to be wrong. It can't be 5 years yet. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I'm wrong. I got to do this again. I have to recalculate it. Because the start date was after the end date. So, I'll find it. But I'll find it. Y'all deal with Lil Curtis, please, because obviously he's looking for attention. So y'all go ahead and give him the attention. All right. Obviously, I'm doing other things. I'm trying to get my dates right. All right. Here it is. All right. So we are today here is 18. Literally today is 1800 days today. 1800 days today. Good to see Dr. Priscilla Williams, Barbara Foster. Good to see you as well. Why am I raising taxes? What are you talking about? Again, Curtis, you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm officially ignoring Curtis from here on out. He's insignificant. I've ruled him to be persona non grata. He doesn't matter. Whoop, you're gone. Anyway, it has been 1,800 days, which is week number 257. 257. 4 years and 11 months. 59 months, 2 days. Good to see the Honorable Linda Wilder Bryan on, my great colleague from District 3. Good to see you, ma'am. Good to see Michelle Lovett on as well. Thank you. Good to see Spencer E. White III. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Faith. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Y'all have done it. We have done it together. Thank you so much. Yeah, Curtis. Yeah, Curtis. I mean, we do embrace you. We're LGBTQ friendly, so I mean, it's okay. It's okay, Curtis. Curtis Belknap. It's okay. We still love you, and so does Jesus. Jenny Parker, good to see you as well. Lavoria is on with us. Thank you. Molly Lieberman is on with us. Good to see Billy on with us. Ms. Tillman, don't get her all upset. So, all right, so here I am. So, a couple of things. I want to tell you, good to see my sister Angela on with us. Y'all wanted to know where I was. I'm going to tell you where I was. I'm going to tell you where I was. Tell you where I am, and I'll tell you where I was. So, anybody want to figure out this is where I am right now? If anybody wants to see. You got it. Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles, so for those of you that are looking, I see, it's kind of, yeah, so I'm outside. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Los Angeles this evening. So some of y'all were right. I wasn't in Vegas. I'm in LA. Taking care of some business, and so that is what I am I doing. So that's me. So a couple of things that I'm here because I was on a panel, the the NAACP Image Awards. I was on 2 panels today representing mayors here. Good to see actually from Sunbury on. But yeah, and so that's where I was. I'm here. I was on some panels here. Good to see you. Thank you, Dr. Johnson. And so I was doing that, and so it was great to be here. On behalf of that, I'll be going to the NAACP Image Awards tomorrow, and then I'll be coming back. Earlier before that, good to see you, Valerie. Barry, let's go. I just came back. Good to see Davida. I just came back from Ireland. So I'll be posting about that. Good to see you, Georgia. And I was in Ireland at a place called Limerick. It is an absolutely beautiful place. I was there with a delegation from Savannah, meeting the Mayor Moran, who is the first elected mayor of Limerick, Ireland. In Limerick, they have people that are from Limerick that are in Savannah, to include our good friend, Marty Hogan, the Barrys, the McCarthys. They are Savannahans there that are from Limerick, and so we went there to sign a friendship agreement with them. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. It's a beautiful city. We're going to really establish some partnerships with them on a variety of things. How long did it take? Well, from JFK, it was like a 5-hour flight going. It was 7 hours coming back. And then once I got back, I came straight to LA, so that was another 5.5, almost 6 hours. So about 10,000 miles going on. So it was a lot of moving around. But, for us, our goal and our role really is that we are going to grow Savannah. And yes, Marjorie, there is a Rotary there. But we're going to build friends. Good to see you, Carla. We're gonna make friends. We're gonna build friends. We're gonna build not only Linda, Tito's Tacos. Okay, Culver City. Actually, I know the mayor of Culver City. So I might have to try to get over there. But It's been a lot of running. It is a lot of running, but again, for us, it's about lifting Savannah's profile. We have to have friends both internally and externally, and so we're going to continue to build that. The folks from Limerick come here every single year. Since I've been there and even before, they have come to Savannah. They come in large delegations, and so we are going to be friends with them, and we're going to show them friendship. And so I'm looking very forward to that. I'm looking forward to having those folks coming back to Savannah. They're coming back in March, so we wanted to make sure to get this issue done. So we are building these relationships, and we're building them not only in Europe, but as you know, we are still going to Ghana. We have our sister city relationship with Ghana, and so we are also building it out in the Caribbean. Who's paying for the trips? Well, somebody's paying for them, not the city of Savannah. So just so that you know, I hope that answers your question, Marvin. But it was not paid for by the city of Savannah. I knew you would ask that question. And for me to come to LA, the city didn't pay for that either. So, your next question, Marvin? So anyway, this is very important to our city. We're going to build those relationships out. We are going, the Bible says in order to have friends, you have to show yourself friendly. So we're going to be able to do that. And so I'm looking forward to it. Good to see Stephanie Magwood on as well. With the expected growth in Savannah, do we know what we plan to do with the Savannah Mall area? We don't, but I'm very interested in that property. If we're able to secure it for a variety of reasons, right now we don't own it. So, but anyway, we got Ghana. Good to see Tony Johnson on with us. Audrey Roundtree is on, and yes, Michelle, I do remember the Chinese delegation. Let me see. Yeah, Billy Marvin doesn't recognize that. The goal is we're building an international city. Savannah will not be. By the time I leave, Savannah is going to be on the map in every single way. Hey, Jim, good to see you. Thank you for coming out with us tonight. We have to, Joe, it is true. And a lot of that came from Ghana, and that's why we have the relationship with Ghana. The interesting thing, hey, Leslie, good to see you from Burton. Good to see Talia on with us, is that, Savannah, America, when we talk about that, and the thing that was really important to me was that when we look at where people landed, our country is a country of immigrants. And it bothers me sometimes when people come with those people, there were African Americans or Africans who came here that I'm descendants of that made their home here. From Ireland, there were people who came over during the potato famine in the 18th and 19th centuries, I believe, came to Savannah as poor people and worked their way into very, very prosperous people. Good to see you, Ernestine. That shows you the promise of Savannah. And so we are looking forward to continuing to build those stories, making sure that we are telling the stories of all. I'm the mayor of all, so I have to make sure that we're telling the stories of the Irish, like I'm making sure we tell the stories of the black folks. And make sure we're telling the stories of those of Hispanic and Asian origin as well. That is what world-class cities do, and that's what Savannah will be. And so I look forward to continuing to be in those spaces. And for people who don't really like it, it's going to be a lot more of that. We are continuing to expand our footprint to make sure, hey, Miss Barbara, we're going to make sure that we have those types of things going on. Tony, do we have a relationship with Senegal? We do not at this time. We do not at this time. All right, Miss Lucille Bacon finally came on. I saw her last week, and I was looking for her. Good to see Miss Sadie Campbell. Miss Sadie Campbell fell sick. Yeah, Miss Sadie fell sick. Miss Sadie is our 100-year-old Friday Night Liver. We love Miss Sadie, and so I know she's supposed to be feeling better, but we're thinking about you, and I want to know whoever it was, Miss Sadie, that got you sick. I'm gonna get them. Whatever one of your kids got you sick, Mr. Van is gonna take care of them. Was it Barbara or was it Alverna? Which one was it? But anyway, so we continue to move. We continue to move. So, good to see Shand on as well. So we'll continue to move with that. So, a couple of things. Eva, thank you for wishing Miss Sadie best health and wishes. We are continuing to move some other things along. HB 581, people are still talking about. It is still the city of Savannah's intention to opt out of HB 581. And the reason why is because we already have the gold standard as it relates to the Stevens Day bill, which we've had since 1999. The Stevens Day bill is what is the gold standard. Good to see you, Pastor Eason. It is the reason why HB 581 came into effect in the first place. The Stevens Day bill freezes your base year, basically, of your property taxes. And so for us, we think what we have is sufficient. HB 581 is for everybody else in the state that did not have a tax exemption. And so we will be having 3 more public hearings about that coming up this week. One at 2 o'clock, one at 4:30, and one at 6 o'clock. And so last week we had an issue in which I adjourned the meeting without knowing there were people outside that wanted to speak. I'm sorry that they did not, but we've added 3 additional meetings. So in total, we will have 6 public hearings. Although the law only requires us to have 3, we're going to have 6 of them, and we want to make sure people are able to say what they want to say. So that's at next Thursday at 2 p.m., at 4:30 p.m., and at 6 p.m. We're going to have 3 public hearings for those who want to talk about it. So, Ms. Tam Tam, I want you to be nice, okay? Ms. Tam Tam, be nice. Be nice, Ms. Tam Tam. Be nice. All right? I don't want you getting in no trouble or being put in Facebook jail. But I appreciate you. Also, I am declaring the 27th, Thursday, February 27th is D9 Day in Savannah, is Divine 9 Day in Savannah. Many of you know and are very fully aware of the wonderful impact that the Divine 9 or the Billy. I remember Billy. I came up. I walked back there. Remember Billy? And I told. It was a mistake. The folks did not know that. They did not know that. They were going to let the people in there, and so we apologize for it. And so that's why we're trying to do the right thing. And we will do the right thing, and so I want to make sure people know about that, though. So, just so that you know. But anyway, so D9 Day is on February 27th, and I'm going to establish and proclaim Divine 9 Day in Savannah, Georgia. The Divine 9, for those of you who don't know, is officially known as the National Pan-Hellenic Council, and so for For us, there are 9 historically black fraternities and sororities. Hey, Keisha. And I'm looking forward to saluting them. Not only their graduate chapters, but their undergraduate chapters in Savannah. Alpha Phi Alpha, which is my fraternity. Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. Zeta Phi Beta sorority. Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. And Iota Phi Theta fraternity. And so we are looking forward, and what I want you all to do is 2 things. On Thursday, I want you to represent your sorority or your fraternity. I want you to wear your paraphernalia, and I want you to wear your paraphernalia or wear your colors if you can't wear your paraphernalia. And I'm doing this because all of them are heavily engaged in the work of our city and making our city better. And I am so appreciative of the work, and I want to lift them up for the work that they do. They don't get enough play, enough praise for how they lift up our communities, their graduate and their undergraduate chapters, and so I want to lift them up. And so I want you all to wear your fraternity or sorority colors. And then at 2 o'clock, I'm inviting the presidents of the Divine Nine graduate and undergraduate chapters to come to City Council. And I'm going to proclaim the day. And we're going to try to make this a yearly thing. So I am looking forward to it. So if you are a part of the Divine Nine, on the 27th, that is the 27th, which is next Thursday at 2 o'clock. But we want all of you, if you're a part of a D9 organization, to wear your colors. Wear them in Savannah, and then we'll give you a bunch of hashtags. We want you to post pictures with people of different sororities and fraternities, and of your sororities and fraternities. And we want to make sure we make this a thing in Savannah, because all of them just contribute so much to our city, and we want to give some love to them. So we're doing that. All right. Then on Friday at 3 o'clock, if you have a chance to join us, I think it's 3 o'clock. Let me check. I want you to join us. We will be naming the Cultural Arts Center after, it's at 3 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock after Mayor Otis Johnson. We will be naming the Cultural Arts Center on Montgomery Street after our 64th mayor, Mayor Otis Johnson. And so everyone knows Dr. Johnson. Everyone knows his significance to our community. He has done so much, and I want to make sure that we give love to where love is due. He has served on the school board. He has served as an alderman on the city council. He served 8 years as mayor. He has served as the director of the Youth Futures Authority. He served as an instructor and dean at the Savannah State University. And so we want to give him his due. I am tired of waiting till people die to tell them that we care about them and we appreciate them. And so I'm grateful to this council for helping me to make sure that we give people their flowers while they can smell them. And it was important to me that this community shows Dr. Johnson and shows him the respect that he's deserved. He's certainly been such a blessing in my life, and we would love for all of you to come out to be a part as we dedicate this building to a living mayor. In my term, we've also dedicated the Floyd Adams building. I just hate that we had to do it after he passed away. But we have the Floyd Adams Municipal Complex. We will now have the Otis Johnson Cultural Arts Center. So that's at 3 o'clock next Friday. All right. So thank you about that. If you can come by, we would love that. All right, let me see. He did start helping Savannah. He did, and Step Up Savannah. So, yes, thank you very much. He is the first African American to graduate, Terry, from Armstrong. He's also the first African American from Savannah to graduate from the University of Georgia. So, yes. Thank you, Zoe. Good to see Bishop Gaston on. And so we're going to do this. It's on Friday. Friday at 3 o'clock. We're going to do this building for Dr. Otis Johnson. Joyce said, "It's not. Don't go to sleep yet. It's still light outside." Oh, y'all got to see this too. It's beautiful out there too. Before I leave, wait a minute. Let me show y'all this right quick, and then I'll come back. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all can see. Let me see if I can cut this off. See if y'all can see what this looks like. So, that's what it looks like right now. So the sun is officially going down on the West Coast. It's officially gone down. So Crypto.com Arena used to be the Staples Center. And then, of course, the Peacock Theater I'm right on top of. And then, of course, all the other stuff that is here. So. Oh, I need some lights. Wait. Oh. All right. So, any questions y'all have? Any questions that you have? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions you have? Any questions? Yeah, we love you, Miss Sadie. I want you to get better. Wow. Terry, all the way from, not Beaumont, Texas. You're from Texas, though. Haven't seen you on, Miss Terry. Hope you are doing well. Well, the traffic is a trip. All right, so Billy's asking about Forsyth Park. So, yeah, I understand there was a variance that was approved. For us, I think it's a couple of things. We're going to have to do Port Arthur. Thank you, Terry. I remember I have not been invited to the MLK thing. But thank you, Zoe. But the issue is that if we're going to achieve affordability, not only in housing but also in office space, we're going to have to go up a little bit. We're going to have to. We have run out of land, and so we're going to. We say that it'll look out of place, and it probably will. But at some point, we have to be able to try to. Zoe, I'll get to you in 1 minute. We have to be able to get to some points of raising to be able to get affordability. If not, then office space will only be for those who can afford it. Housing can only be who afford it. Billy, the garages for 400 cars, but on the other end of it, it's not used all the time for office space. We know that Forsyth Park has parking issues. And so that is always a challenge for us. People want to go to the park. We want to have concerts in the park, and people park around the park. They park in people's yards and stuff. Lizzie, yes, you can apply for our Department of Cultural Affairs, and you can just go to our website, savannahga.gov, and you can go to the Clerk of Council, and there go to Boards, Commissions, and Authorities. Billy, I think we are looking at really creating some flexibility for the TR2s for duplexes. I think, again, we have to be able to go up. And I don't know how else we do it because we don't have the land there. Good to see my brother and my colleague, Alderman Dietrich Leggett, sir. Good to see you. But if there are any other questions that I can answer, certainly will be happy to be able to answer them. Someone asked about Nolan Smith Day. What I'm hoping, and we've reached out, is for him to be with us in the St. Patrick's Day parade. He also has a golf tournament coming on, so we're planning some things, and hopefully he'll be able to participate with us. Much love to you, my friend Billy. Thank you for your questions. Any other questions? Anything else I can answer for you tonight? Again, I know it's a little late for you all. It's what, 9:18? A little later there than it is here. It has been a wild week, but a good week, and can't wait to get back to the hostess city of the South. Good to see Alderwoman Estella Shabazz. St. Pat's is coming. Yes, it is coming. Always. Good to see Julia from San Francisco. She's on from San Francisco. Zoe, can our infrastructure handle all this new building? Well, it would have to. It would have to handle the building. They would have to, dig underneath to be able to do that. And so, if they don't, then it can't happen. Will there be a multi-story parking garage across from in-market arena? No, it's not right now. The issue is really that we think as we go further, that people will stop having mobility. There won't be as many cars, and so we don't want to build a structure on that land, and we don't need it. So we're kind of seeing what's going on with that. Kathy, hello. The Children's Museum of Pula is closing. I would love to find a way to bring it to Savannah. Lizzie, period. I hate that they're raising the rent at Tanger that is unaffordable to them. If we could find space for them in Savannah, I would love to have the Children's Museum of Savannah. It will not be named Children's Museum of Pula in Savannah. It will be the Children's Museum of Savannah or the Savannah Children's Museum. If we can find space, I would love to have it. Yes, Zoe, our infrastructure and building. It's not our building or our infrastructure. It's privately owned, although we are bonding some of the garage. Beverly just came back from the Georgetown K sneaker ball. Hope it went well. I'm not sure, Billy. Some of that is lowland, particularly on the south side of Stiles Avenue. It was recently sold, but I don't know what they're trying to build. The city owns some land over there, so we're trying to see what's going on with that. Ruth wants to know about any word on the Skidaway Road project. I do not know, but I'll try to find out. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully, I'll see you Sunday, Barbara. If you see me, then you know what went on, right? Josh says, Trump, baby, okay. Josh says, go Trump, okay. If that's, okay. Okay, Josh. Barbara, we don't own the old Savannah Mall. It is owned privately, so they would have to engage with them privately in order to do that. So, but I will tell you, if there's a place in Savannah, then hey, we'll have it in Savannah if we can. Zoe says you can't park at Canley. I can't park at Canley either. Do we need another hospital? Well, we have three. We actually have three really regional hospitals, and they're very, very busy. So thank you. They want the city of Savannah to help make it happen. Have them contact my office, and let's see if we can find somebody. Who might be interested. Linda, it's all right. Thank you, Shirley. Alan's getting into it. So, and let me tell you this. And let's be really clear. And I've said this before. Elections have consequences. No, we're not in talks with the old mall. We're not in talks with the old mall. The old mall is owned by somebody, so there's no talks. It was purchased. But elections have consequences. I am a student of the process, and so people, some people didn't vote. Some people voted for the promises. Whatever it is, the election has happened, and now governing has began. And you see a situation where the President of the United States is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. And, I've chosen, I'm not belaboring that. I'm not going to give no energy to it because he has shelf time. And I'm not going to allow myself, of course I was disappointed with the results. I felt like the other side would have done better. But, what's happening is that some of the folks that voted for him are seeing themselves or their friends being deported. Some of the people who voted for them are seeing themselves being laid off of their jobs. Some of the people who voted for him, or did not vote at all, are now seeing what is going on. And people who voted against their own interest are now seeing the results of what happened. And that is why elections have consequences. And they have ramifications. Walter, don't talk about yourself so bad. And so, we have to endure the results of our decisions, of our collective decisions, or our indecision. And so, I know it's been a nightmare, Linda, but for us and for me, you manage. You figure out where you are. But I will tell you that some of the people who did not participate, some of the people who voted, are on SNAP, Medicare, and Medicaid. And they're federal workers. I hate that. I hate watching people of any race or people of any political party suffer. But we are watching that. And given what is going on, there will be more to come. It will get worse before it gets better. Fortunately for us, politics are local. You live in the greatest city on earth, and you have a mayor who not only thinks about you every day, but busts behind to make sure that he takes care of you. And so I'm going to continue to find ways to help our city survive. I'm going to find ways of helping us to thrive in spite of. We'll have a relationship with the White House, and we'll see where that goes. But fortunately for us, for me, my hope has never been in the President of the United States, because my faith system, my belief system tells me there's somebody bigger, there's somebody taller, there's somebody wiser, there's someone more powerful. There is a commander, a chief above the commander of chiefs and the commander of all chiefs. And so therefore, I believe that if government is on his shoulders, then nothing happens that he don't allow to happen. Secondly, if it happens, then it happens, and if all things happen for my good, even stuff that I don't understand, even stuff if I don't like it, but if I know that it happens for my good, I know I'm going to be all right. And guess what? You're going to be all right too. Stop giving those folks all your energy. Stop sitting here doing all that. I have found the most wonderful thing, and I don't watch the news as much as I used to. I used to be a news junkie. I don't, because I have to protect my well-being. I have to protect myself. And so guess what I watch now? I watch Pluto and Tubi. And you know what? Everything's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And so stop giving people power over you that don't deserve power over you. You know, come on, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Because you know what? We didn't let COVID have power over us. And you know what? We walked through COVID together. And guess what? We're not going to let this going on. We are going to walk through this together. We're going to walk through these 4 years together. And we're going to be all right. And then we're going to walk 4 years after that together. But the important thing is that we're going to walk through together. Together. Tony, you emailed me about some important local community issues. May I respond once? I don't know if I saw that email, Ms. Tony. Again, I've been out of the country and out of the city. But if you want to resend it, I'll make sure somebody gets in contact with you. Okay? So, you know, I'm only kind of one person, so I don't know whether I've seen that. Fortunately, I have a great team of folks that answer that stuff. Again, I have not been in the office all week. Matter of fact, since last week. So I apologize about that. You know, I respond where I can, but my folks have kind of helped me do that. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Miss Lucille. You're going to be all right. Yeah, Ali and Paige, you're going to be all right. I mean, I wouldn't get up every morning if I ain't have no hope. If I thought that the election was going to take me out, no, Rick, no. Stony the road we tried. Bitter the chastening rod felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet, with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears have been watered. We have come treading our paths through the blood of the slaughtered. The older I get, those words mean something to me differently. At one point they were words, and now it is a mantra. God of our weary years. And we're in weary years. God of our silent tears. Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way. Thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in the path we pray. Let me get out of here before I get happy on y'all in here. We gonna be all right. 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 Because you know what? I ain't gonna let you fall. I ain't gonna let you fall. I ain't gonna let you fall. Much as you want to. Nope. Because we holding your hand. Right? We're holding your hand. We're holding your hand. Right? No, Rita. No, I'm not preaching. I just have to. I mean, this is what keeps me. I mean, it's like, you know, this is Black History Month. I mean, but beyond that, I mean, you know, we are the composite of the road that's behind us. You know, and we're gonna be okay, and you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna make sure you're okay. So I want you to be strong. I want you to smile. I want you to have fun. I want you to enjoy. You know, and I want you not to grow weary in well-doing. I want you to continue to do good things for people and look out for people. Okay? Do we have a budget for a marketing campaign for the South Side? Promote your business, neighborhoods. There is no and invite investors. So we don't necessarily invite investors. The cities, we do promote neighborhoods. We don't promote businesses. We promote neighborhoods, and neighborhoods have things they want to promote. We do those things. All right, Miss Lizzie. Anyway, and Dr. Pete is saying, don't forget to boycott Target, Walmart, Sam's, Waffle House, Lowe's, and McDonald's. Encourage. Ernestine, I am not a pastor. Stop it. Yvonne, thank you very much. And thank you, Maria and Billy. That's right. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. For I am the master, captain of my fate, and I'm the captain of my fate and the master of my soul. Is that what it is? Out of the night pit that covers me. I forgot. I used to know it. But anyway, thank you very much. Thank you. So I appreciate y'all hanging on a little bit late. Again, I had my, I'm right now in between Ireland time. Well, Josh, don't. I mean, it's fine, Josh. I mean, I don't think that Dr. Pete asked you to, I mean, you don't have to. Josh, the wonderful thing about America is you get to do you, Josh. You see, you got on and you talk about who you want to talk about. It's all right, Josh. You know, we know, Josh, because we're smart enough to we're not getting no arguments for you about what? You know, the great part about America is that you get to do you. And we love you anyway. It's fine. We don't have to agree with you to love you. Josh, you do you. We do us. We gonna be fine. Billy, don't worry about him. We love Josh. Josh gonna be all right. So anyway, thank you all so much. I think I'm hungry, but I look forward to, remember, next week on Thursday is D9 Day in the city of Savannah. D9 Day. We're looking for our fraternities and sororities, and then on Friday we are dedicating the Cultural Arts Center to to Dr. Otis Johnson. Hope you can come out. And then Grand Festival Day on Sunday at the In-Market Arena for our Black Heritage Festival. Look forward to seeing all of you there. Thank you so much. Thank you. Charlinda was on the whole night. Wow, she never comes on all night. No, I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Be safe. Keep your head up. Keep smiling. Help somebody. And be Savannah strong. Good night, everybody.